everyone, it's Angela Allen from the Handmade Homestead and Garden. Well, it is definitely the dead of winter. We have quite a bit of snow outside. We've had really cold temperatures, but even this time of year, there are plenty of things that are garden and food preservation that still need to be done. So I have a short list today of things I want to get done before I can have some weaving time. So let's go. Now, I garden in zone 7A on the east coast of Rhode Island in the United States. We are on an island, so we have fairly temperate wintertime temperatures, but it has been getting cold lately. We've been getting down into the very low 20s, wind chill factors down into the teens. We've had a couple of 18, 14 degree nights as well. So in my sunroom, I usually store all of my winter squash and my sweet potatoes until it gets too cold for me to leave them out here because there's a threat of freezing, and we are definitely at that point now. Really, for a few weeks now, my sweet potatoes and all of my squash have been living in the kitchen and the dining room on the dining room table. My dining room table is so covered in squash, we can't use the table at all. So we are going to take those squash, check them over one more time, and put them downstairs in our basement pantry storage area. It's nice and cool down there now. We have a unheated area in the back of our finished basement that we use for this purpose. And I am going to go through my sweet potatoes, get them dusted off, pull out any that are starting to look a little bit soft, make sure there are none certainly that are spoiled, and they are going to get kind of gussied up and put away in the pantry upstairs so that we can make sure that we start getting through them and using them up. Out of 2 3/4 full garden buckets, 5-gallon buckets they are, I was able to get a crate full of potatoes. I put most of the bigger ones on the bottom layer, put some newspaper on the bottom, put the potatoes in, another layer of newspaper. After it was about half full of bigger potatoes, threw all the little potatoes on the top. Those will use up sooner rather than later. Throw them on a roasting pan with a little bit of oil and salt and pepper. They'll be delicious. This is all waste potatoes. This is all I have for waste. It's actually a lot of dirt and a few little potatoes that are just a little too soft. And then we have these right here. These are ones that they're perfectly fine, perfectly edible, except for some of the edges were a little bit soft. So I pulled that part off. These are going to be cleaned up, and I'm going to cook these today. So let's go wash these up and put them in the oven to roast. We will go throw that in the compost pile, and then these will go in inside storage to use up. We have them through the rest of the winter, and they will last us probably all the way into May or so. We don't eat a ton of sweet potatoes. I happen to be the only person that really likes them, though I do sneak them in other things just to get them eaten by my family. those are 2 projects on my mind, but there are so many other things to do. This is also the time of year when I need to go through all of my seed buckets, get them organized, clean them out, make sure I don't have any empty seed packets. So often when I'm gardening, if I empty a seed packet of something I specifically love and want to make sure that I get more seeds for next year, I sometimes will set the empty seed packet back in to the slot in my seed containers. So that's something I definitely want to address and make a little short list of seeds I do definitely want to replace as well. And I am always looking for new ideas, new vegetables to try. I do try to stick mostly with heirloom seeds, but sometimes I don't. So that is another thing on my agenda. I am going to switch over my box of seeds. Get going on those loose end projects for yourself. Well, thank you so much for joining me today while we talked about cleaning up some of those ongoing lists of garden and food preservation jobs that we all have. Anyone who gardens, anyone who homesteads, you know you've always got a list of something to do, even in cold weather. So thank you for spending time with me today. As always, I'm so grateful and appreciative for your subscribing, your sharing, your liking, your participation here. It's just so enjoyable. And in the meantime, I'll put another little video right up here so you can take a look at that and see if that's something you might find interesting as well. And I will see you in a few more days. Take care.